And welcome to the NASCAR Xfinity Series Census 300 from Sonoma. We start this race from 21st in our number 88 Hellman Chevrolet. Lap 1, we send it in, try to get up into 16th, and oh, the 90 Riley Herb sideways saves it. So he's a little bit of contact with my center, Josh Berry, but he loses a tons of positions. He'll drop all the way back to last place after making that incredible save for Riley Herbst. On lap 4, we're racing Corey Heim for 13th. And we get up into him here next to the corner, and oh, there he goes, into the wall, goes grab, spins hard into Creed, and oh, into Quinhals, into Ryan Vargas, by Snyder, big hits. Caution comes out, and Justin Allgaier wins stage 1, just barely ahead of Trevor Bayne at the time of yellow. Then the restart on lap 7, we drop all the way back to 30th, we for 4 fresh tires. No one else did, so we go to 22nd on the restart, on only the first lap of it. Then you're on lap 9, we make our way into the top 10. A little bit of contact there, Tony Bradinger. We are shoving Landon Castle through together. We are stuck on the outside lane. On lap 9, 39 Marco Andretti running in 8th. Oh, we're going to block him, and oh, he's going to get sideways around. Goes Marco Andretti into Ben Rose, saves it, gets stacked up low, loses a ton of positions. Then on lap 10, Trevor Bayne will come through to win stage 2. We finish the stage in 6th. So Allgaier wins stage 1, Trevor Bayne wins stage 2. Now on the restart of the final stage, Sam Mayer running in 9th as we continue to fight hard for the lead. Running his race, and oh, trouble from him. Hostovar gets loose, stacks up Sam Mayer. That's going to stack up that line. So we are 3 wide for the lead. Myself, Justin Haley, Trevor Bayne gets clear. And on lap 15, we try to get to Trevor Bayne. We can't quite get him. So we come down the racetrack and into Alex LeBay, who's having a great run in second right now. So now we try to pass him cleanly for second. Lap 15. Oh, we're just trying to hold on. It's not quite working at the moment. We drop down the order here next to the corner. Here in fourth. Allgaier's giving us a good shove. We try to make an aggressive move here by using that, sending it all Ben Rhodes sideways into us. We're in the wall. Rhodes wrecking big into Carson Hocevar. Big crush behind us. Caution comes out. We'll have a late restart. We restart in 5th. Pass Allgaier and Sam Mayer 3 wide. Go by 36 of Alex LeBay for 2nd. And now we try to get by the 18 of Trevor Bayne as we wiggle up LeBay right there for the race lead. Lap 19. We're going to make that pass for the lead on Trevor Bayne for the moment. And we're going to be side by side through the corner. Now on lap 20, here comes the 4 of Quinhals. Hits us into Trevor Bayne and Sam Mayer. We are all banging into each other. It's getting rough now. And it is a wild battle. On lap 20, we drop back to 4th. We drop by Trevor Bayne. We're showing Alex LeBay. He's just a real big shove right here. The yellow flag is going to fly. We're going to try to make an aggressive move on Sam Mayer and Quinhals. We send it in the corner. We use up there. We use them both up and around they go. Sam Mayer hard in the outside wall, crashing. Collects Justin Allgaier. Caution, we have overtime. We have a bad restart. We spin the 21. There goes Austin Hill back into the pack through a bad block, and he's wrecking now, stacking up a whole bunch of contenders. And his day is ruined. Oh, and more hits. Tyler Hill. Lap 24, we make a pass for 2nd on 4, Quinhals by giving the bumper. He gets loose behind us and around goes Quinhals. He'll spin right hard into the outside wall, into the 11. We stay green though, no yellows, everyone goes low to avoid him. And while that is happening, we make an aggressive move to take the lead from Trevor Bayne. And we take the checker flag to win the Census 300 here from Homestead as we hold off Trevor Bayne. Now the race results, myself your winner, Trevor Bayne your runner-up. A great run for Alex LeBay 3rd. Carson Hocevar 4th, Brandon Brown 5th, Justin Haley 6th, Corey Heim 7th, Ben Rhodes 8th, Timmy Hill 9th, and Riley Herbst rounds out your top 10. Then Sheldon Creed, Brett Moffitt, Sam Mayer, Tony Bradinger, and Jesse Uji all in the top 15. Justin Allgaier, Josh Berry, Landon Castle get top 20s. My Snyder down in 27th. Jeremy Clemens 33rd, and Austin Hill finishes 36th, one lap down. And now we are to the point standings after the 3rd race of this NASCAR Xfinity Series season. And Justin Haley maintains the point lead by 6 over myself. And then it's Justin Allgaier, Carson Hocevar, Trevor Bayne, Tony Bradinger, Sam Mayer, Corey Heim, Brandon Brown, Riley Herbst, Brett Moffitt, Anthony Alfredo, the top 12 of the playoffs at the moment. The first 4 out being Timmy Hill, Ryan Truex, Ben Rhodes, and Austin Hill. And Jesse Wuji is 18th in the points. Sheldon Creed is 21st. Ryan Snyder is 23rd. Marco Andretti down 24th. Landon Castle 26th. Josh Berry 31st. And so now we are going to head to victory lane to celebrate with the crew. The fastest lap of the race will go to Trevor Bayne with 31.827. Trevor Bayne led the most laps, leading 16 laps here at Homestead. On the move is Alex LeBay from 27th to 3rd, plus 24 spots. And then the tough break will go to Austin Hill. Started 5th, finished 36, minus 31 spots. A rough finish for him. Now we head back to see the playoff grid. Now we're back to the playoff grid. Now this is off the top 12 at the end of the race results. Then Timmy Hill is 2 points below Anthony Alfredo. Ryan Truex is also 2 points below Anthony Alfredo. Ben Rhodes is 5 points below the cut line. Austin Hill is 6 points below the cut line. And Grant Enfinger is 9 points below the cut line. Now after this burnout, we have the NASCAR Cup Series Toyota Sabre 350 from Sonoma. And I will see you in that one. And the burnouts have begun here from Homestead after we won the Census 300 and the NASCAR Xfinity Series at Homestead. Making it 3 for 3 this season in victories. He pulled off the win on the last lap, passing the win on Trevor Bayne in overtime by descending in the corner, using him up, putting him in the wall for the win. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and that's what we did. Now we're down in celebration. After this burnout, we will have the NASCAR Cup Series Toyota Sabre 350 from Sonoma on NASCAR 21 Ignition. First race on that game of this season and our first road course race of the year. Now we'll have the NASCAR Cup Series racing from Sonoma, and I will see you in that one.
And welcome to the NASCAR Cup Series Toyota Sabre 350 from Sonoma. We start this race here all the way at the rear. A bad qualifying effort here, and now on lap 1 we move our way up a few positions, going by the 20 of Harrison Burton and the 43 of Richard Petty. As of course with our Legend season, and this being on Ignition, the Ignition drivers will be the 2021 drivers, but on Heat 5 they'll be the Legend drivers, so I will tell them as if they were in Heat 5. So now we go into this corner, we pass the 8 of Dale Earnhardt Jr. for position here at Sonoma.
Clear, 1 left.
We keep charge past him. And then we go by the 22 of Joey Logano for position. Now we're getting real close to the top 10 as we go by Kevin Harvick. And then we go by Matt Kenseth for position. Ooh, run him off the track a little bit. Teammates there as we were running on number 6 Chevrolet, which is going to be our Lightning McQueen throwback scheme we'll use for a few races on Ignition this year. So it's a preview. Oh, contact of Jimmy Johnson. He saves it. Keeps it going in the right direction.
Clear.
And then we continue to move forward. Now we're going to go by Dale Earnhardt into the long S's here. Then we charge into the last 2 corners. We are now into the top 5, running in 5th as we pass the 18 of Kyle Busch. Then into the hairpin, we go by Kyle Larson for 4th, Denny Hamlin for 3rd, making a lot of gains here. Zanaya Chase Elliott has a nice big lead. And now we will try to pass the 24 of Jeff Gordon for 2nd. We will not get it right off the bat here as we
Car
go
right.
across the line.
Clear, clear, clear. Clear,
We
clear,
take
clear.
second place
Clear,
away from
clear,
the 24 William Byron, and now settle down trying to catch the 9 of Chase Elliott here at Sonoma. Should go through the corners here, just navigating through the course. Now to the interior section of the course we go. Fast forward a little bit, get us a little bit closer to when we do catch Chase Elliott. And so we go right over that big O'Reilly Auto Parts curb back there as we go through the S's. And our number 6, Rusty's Ford Mustang. We continue to try to chase down Chase Elliott. And now as we head to the hairpin, we got a big run into the hairpin. We send it in the hairpin here, gain a lot of time on Chase Elliott. Now we are right on this bumper. Oh, a little bit of contact there, a little bit of a bump. We move, Elliott stays in front of us here as we come to lap 3, the final lap of stage 1, as this is a 3-lap stage here at Sonoma. And we go the outside of the 9 of Chase Elliott. And we're going to take the lead away from the 9 of Chase Elliott here at Sonoma on the final lap of stage 1. Trying to get our first stage win of the season so far in the 3rd race. So we take the advantage, take the lead here at Sonoma. So we continue on now with the race lead here at Sonoma, going a little bit over the curb there. Gives Chase Elliott an opportunity to close in on us, and he will. Heading to the big uphill corner and then back to the downhill through the carousel right here. We maintain the lead ahead of Chase Elliott. Now we come towards the big heavy braking zone. And in the heavy braking zone we go. We maintain the lead. As we charge our way forwards. Now through the long winding back portion of this racetrack, heading to the corner leading up to the carousel here at Sonoma, through turn 10. And now into the carousel for the final time in stage 1. We send it off in there, go through cleanly, a fast corner and a fast lap as we come through the final corner right here to win stage 1 at Sonoma. Our first stage win of the season. Chase Elliott second in the stage. And now we resume racing here at Sonoma in stage number 2. We restart in the lead next to the 9 of Chase Elliott. And we jump out to a nice lead here. Heading into the first corner of the racetrack, we maintain the race lead here at Sonoma. This is another 3-lap stage. Stage number 2 is 3 laps, so all we gotta do is hold on for 3 laps, and we will have swept the stages here at Sonoma. And for the first time this season, we will win our first stage and our first stage sweep if we can get it done. So now we head into the corners leading up to the carousel. Myself, your leader, Chase Elliott second, Denny Hamlin third, Jeff Gordon fourth, and Kyle Larson and Kyle Busch fighting for 5th. Now into the carousel. We have a nice big lead. We'll just keep that positive momentum going forwards. Our number 6, Rusty's Ford Mustang. Just continue to just navigate this racetrack with ease. Now into the S's. Nice big lead. It's going to go a little bit off course right there. A little bit over the curb. But we just maintain our nice strong lead here at Sonoma. And I go way wide right there. Oh, nearly a near miss right there. Nearly slammed the tire barrier before heading to the hairpin. Very lucky right there that we avoided disaster and we maintain the race lead as we are through the hairpin. As we complete lap number 1 and stage number 2 here at Sonoma. We lead the opening lap of stage 2. Now we head forward into turn 1, into turn 2 with the lead. Off course, heading to turn 3, way off in the sand. But we didn't lose too much speed, so we maintained the lead into turn 4. That's into turn 3. Now we head past turn 4, down the long straightaway, heading to the heavy braking zone. We make it through there, nice and clean, as we continue to dominate this race here. As we now go to our through the field portion of the video, we go to the 00 Quinhouse, which is actually the 26 of Ricky Bobby running there, on board with Sterling Marlin and Brad Keselowski, Dale Earnhardt, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Larson, myself, Corey LaJoy, Dale Jr., Chase Elliott, Ryan Preece, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, Tony Stewart, Micah Waltrip, Matt Kenseth, Kyle Busch, Martin Truex, Harrison Burton, David Pearson, Joey Logano, Bubba Wallace, Jeff Gordon, Carl Edwards, Michael McDowell, David Reagan, Todd Gilliland, Daniel Suarez, Ross Chastain, Eric Jones, which is actually Richard Petty, then Noah Gragson, then Alex Bowman, then Cole Trickle, then Cole Custer, then Garrett Smithley, then Timmy Hill, the 77, 78, and then the 99, which is actually the 44, Kyle Petty. Now we cut back to ourselves, leading the way, as the field's pretty spread out here in the mid portion of this race here at Sonoma. With a nice big lead on the second lap of the stage. Actually, I think we're already on the third lap of the stage now, the final lap of the opening stage. As we continue to lead, rolling through the corners, through the carousel. Maintaining the lead as we head to the heavy braking zone, the right-hander. Now off the big curb, nice and easy. As this is one of a 3-race stretch on NASCAR 21 Ignition. We will have Las Vegas as well as Phoenix here. The next 2 episodes will be on Ignition, at least in the Cup Series, with the Pennzoil 400 and the Ruoff Mortgage 500 at Las Vegas and Phoenix. And so that should be fun to see, as now we come through the hairpin for the final time in this lap, go way wide right. And now we come through the final corner of stage number 2 to sweep the stages here at Sonoma. In dominating fashion, no less. So now we begin the restart of this final stage here at Sonoma. We're just quickly getting a screenshot for the thumbnail. Myself, Chase Elliott leading the way with Jeff Gordon, Kyle Busch, and Kyle Larson right behind. So we get a nice flyby of the pack as we head into turn 3 here with the race lead. Ahead of Elliott, Hamlin, we go a little wide right there, but maintain the lead, trying to dominate this race and get our first road course win since last season at the Charlotte Roval, which was one of them chaotic races, as it usually is. So we make it through the corner, heading towards the carousel portion of the racetrack in our custom Lightning McQueen throwback paint scheme. It's not the best, obviously, but I try to do almost like a Cars 2 kind of scheme, you know, where I got the orange flames with the yellow flames in there, so I did my best. Looked like a lightning bolt. So now we head towards the right-hander with the lead. Now we head to the O'Reilly Auto Parts section of the track. We got the big curve we go by. Still in the lead over Chase Elliott. Really just, we're chilling right now. No really big problems at the moment. As we go through, finished off the S's, now come through the right-hander leading up to the hairpin. Now we go into the hairpin, plenty of momentum carried into there, plenty of speed. we make it through the corner. The lead, you can see Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Kyle Busch, Jeff Gordon, and Dale Earnhardt all going through the carousel. I mean, not the carousel, my correction, the hairpin. So we're just rolling the lead. Nice calm race here, looking for our second win in a row this season, and our second in 3 races after Michael Waltrip won the Daytona 500. We won Auto Club in our Violet Defense Ford Mustang. Now we're going to try to win at Sonoma in our Lightning McQueen throwback scheme. This has just been one of those alright races. NASCAR 21 Ignition is a very questionable game with definitely nowhere near as good as NASCAR Heat 5, but it's still solid enough where we can run some races like we are right now at the road courses, which is where the game really shines. So all the road courses this year will be on NASCAR 21 Ignition, so do not worry, we will have plenty of those and they will be exciting races. Then we also have some other tracks on the schedule that are going to be on Ignition, like Las Vegas, Phoenix. I think one of the Kansas races is going to be on Ignition. Richmond, which is a lot better to race on NASCAR 21 Ignition than it is on NASCAR Heat 5, so we will do that. As we now roll through the S's here on this portion of the race, just really chilling, our nice big lead. And so yes, I have the schedule pulled up, and the other races that will be on NASCAR 21 Ignition, besides the ones that I listed, are going to be Circuit of the Americas, Bristol Dirt, Road America, New Hampshire, Watkins Glen, Michigan, Richmond, Las Vegas, the Indy Road Course, and the Charlotte Roval will be the rest of the races I haven't mentioned. Now the 15 this season that are on NASCAR 21 Ignition, so that should be very interesting. So we will carry on, as now we are on to the next lap here in the race with a nice big lead over Chase Elliott. We have not been challenged since Stage 1 when we passed Chase Elliott for the lead. That was the last time we were challenged. So we're just chilling, running our race right now up front. Nothing really crazy going on around the field, just spread out road course racing as you'd expect here at Sonoma. Oh, we go way off the track right there, sideways off the track. Oh, into the barrier, into the carousel. We overdrive the corner a little bit too much. Luckily, we aren't terribly damaged, and we still have a nice lead. So we keep that going for us. As we go through the curb right there into the back portion of the racetrack with our nice big lead, no problem. So we're just chilling. As before this we had the NASCAR Xfinity race, which was on Heat 5, and you will see a lot of that this. And so now we just continue the race on with our nice strong lead heading into the hairpin after we completed this right-hander, with the laps winding down here at Sonoma with our nice comfortable lead over the rest of the field. As I was saying at the end of the last lap, we had the Xfinity race on Heat 5, which all Xfinity races will be on NASCAR Heat 5, but that schedule will not line up with this schedule that we're running this season, obviously, because there's no Xfinity on Ignition, or else it would line up. But we have no need to do that, so we're just running the normal Xfinity season that is set up in the game on the mod. So we'll be running that alongside this current Legend season, which is a mix of Heat 5 and 21 Ignition, which we have already been very successful at with our victory, of course, at Auto Club, and we swept the stages here, looking to make it 2 wins and 3 races here in this Legend season. As now we head into the carousel, a portion of the track that we struggled a bit with the past few laps. As the laps wind down, our tires continue to get a little bit more worn in this 13-lap race. But it's struggling, but we're making it here. We're making do. We're dominating. No competition at all. So for the next Ignition race, we will crank up the difficulty. Crank it up from, I think, Veteran to Champion, of course, to make it a lot harder on myself. So more entertaining racing for you guys to watch. So you guys will definitely like that decision, as this was just a test to see how good I was on road courses, and clearly I am very good. So we will crank it up another level, the difficulty, and make it more entertaining races. We go way off the course, nearly into the tire barrier again, heading into the hairpin. Oh my goodness. Now through the hairpin. Coming to the line to lead yet another lap. Here at Sonoma, our dominant performance continues. There is a chance that we could catch lap traffic by the end of this race if we keep up the pace that we're going at right now, so that'll be very interesting. And now going more in depth on the paint scheme. We modeled it after like a mix of Cars 1 and Cars 2 Lightning McQueen. We tried to make, like lightning bolt shapes on the side of the car, and then I got Bass Pro Shops on the hood because it looks very similar to the Rust-eze logo. Then on the left and right side of the car we have the Degree logo, Snickers, and Ream on the side of the car, so that's a pretty cool addition. And then on the bumper we have a nice big DeWalt sticker right in between the two Ford Mustang quote-unquote lights there, which of course aren't really lights because cars don't need headlights because the track is always lit. Oh my goodness. So we continue on into the heavy braking zone, the right-hander in the lead. Now as we head into the S's, we continue to lead the way here at Sonoma. Now, ooh, sideways, drifting through the right-hander leading up to the hairpin. My goodness, that was close. Now we go through the hairpin. Can't even see Chase Elliott anymore. We have pulled so far ahead. As we completed another lap here. And oh, real sideways into that corner. Whoa, that was real close right there. We went sideways into that uphill corner and then went off the track, came back on the track after some contact. It is really getting close quarters racing now, my god. So now we head into the right-hander here, maintaining the lead. Oh, a little bit off the course again. We're starting to get off the course more as the race winds on and our tires get more worn. Starting to get tougher to drive as we are coming very close to the end of this race. I think at max we have 2 laps left, so we continue to crank down as the laps. As I wish NASCAR 21 Ignition had a leaderboard in the replay where we could see what lap it was on, because that would be very helpful. But that's another mistake the game the devs. They didn't put in a leaderboard in the replay. I mean, I do like that you can change between multiple drivers' camera angles. That's something we've needed in the NASCAR game. They haven't had in a while. But so now we continue on, coming to the white flag here at Sonoma with our nice, comfortable lead over the rest of the field as we go through the hairpin with the race lead. Here we go, white flag in the air, final lap presented by Credit One Bank here at Sonoma. We are about to win our 2nd race in a row and our 2nd on the season to get off to a great start and maintain our nice large points lead as we try to outdo the legends of NASCAR in this season. It's the toughest competition we have had yet, and hopefully we can conquer it like we did last season by beating literally everyone, winning all 36 NASCAR Cup Series races. And oh, we go off the course right there, a little bit into the sand. As you saw right there, lap traffic just shortly ahead of us here on the last lap of the race. So it looks like we will catch them, well, probably around the S's. To end this race, we'll have to go through lap traffic, but that should not be an issue unless we get spun out, which we have seen in our previous NASCAR 21 Ignition videos, but it's been a long time since we've had Ignition on the channel, so we will see. As we head into the heavy braking zone right-hander, we go through it there. Now head to the O'Reilly Auto Parts curb, go past that. Now through the S's for the final time here at Sonoma. A nice, large, comfortable lead. Through the S's and now into the final few corners. The 66 of Timmy Hill, the first lap car we're going to have to get around here. And we'll send it right by him, barely making past him. And then we go way wide. Watch out, nearly the tire barriers. Then we'll lap Garrett Smithley in the final corner. And then contact. We get into the back of BJ McLeod, move him out of the way. right in the last corner, put him one lap down, and David Reagan will be the last car on the lead lap as we come out of the final corner, and we will win the Toyota Save Mart 350 at Sonoma. 2 wins in 3 races here in the NASCAR Cup Series Legends season. And now we see the race results. Myself, the winner, Chase Elliott, runner-up, Denny Hamlin, 3rd, Kyle Larson, 4th, Kyle Busch, 5th, William Byron, Jeff Gordon, 6th, Dale Earnhardt, 7th, Brad Keselowski, 8th, Matt Kenseth, 9th, Kevin Harvick, top 10, Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jr., Joey Logano, Bubba Wallace, Blaney in the top 15, Gregson, Harrison Burton, Schwartz, McDowell, top 20, rough finishers for, Ricky Bobby, Carl Edwards, Cole Trickle, Daniel Hemrick, as we won by 28.4 seconds over Chase Elliott. Now that is a dominant performance, and now we head to victory lane to celebrate with the crew. And now this will be the end of the clip. And now we show the point standings, where myself, we have a 166 points, so we are of course locked in the playoffs. Kevin Harvick, Kyle Larson, Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt Sr., Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, Daniel Suarez, Tony Stewart, Brad Keselowski, David Pearson, Harrison Burton, Kyle Busch, Kyle Petty, and Ricky Bobby, all above the playoff cut line after 3 races. And that's all because Michael Waltrip has the win and 1 guy is below the cut line. And so until next time at Las Vegas, have a good one.